Stars People tells us that Kate Middleton's empathy stood out during her cancer announcement. She is a very giving person. Tim Lawler, the chief executive of Sports Aid, who has accompanied Kate on outings over the last decade, says she mentioned advice she gives others in her mental health mission. Kate Middleton's mental strength in her video address to announce her cancer diagnosis came as no surprise to someone who has worked alongside her. The Princess of Wales, 42, seemed to use some of the watchwords she learned and absorbed during her own mental health mission. She has devoted much of her public life since marrying Prince William in 2011 to well-being and promoting that in others. Wow! And a crucial element of that is the outdoors and sporting worlds. Tim Lawler, chief executive of Sports Aid, has accompanied Princess Kate and Prince William, 41, on many outings over the last decade, including in October when the Prince and Princess of Wales joined the organization on World Mental Health Day for a mental fitness day. He points out how Kate mentioned she wants to be in a good place to take things on spiritually, emotionally, and physically in her cancer announcement. That is often the advice I have heard her talk about when she's met young people and families. He tells People maybe there's something in that which gives her the confidence to meet this head on. Many people don't consciously know how they dealt with something like this until someone around them asked them to think about it in a deliberate way. Those experiences all go into that resilience recipe to help you progress, Lawler explains. In times like this, forward is forward. It doesn't matter how fast, he continues. She mentioned time quite a lot, time to reflect, time to speak to the children and the family. As long as you can move forward in some form, then that shows resilience, rather than feeling like you are going backward. I feel that would be the message she would use for others in that situation. Lawler, who watched with the rest of the world as Princess Kate delivered her health update in a personal video message on Friday. He felt the 2-minute address was typical of the royal. She seemed to be thinking of others. She mentioned the family. She thanked people for their thoughts. It really chimed with me, he says. She is a very giving person, and part of that strength that she has, and this probably energizes her, is that she readily thinks of others. That is a natural inclination. He continues, so even for such a life moment, so personal to her and so focused and centered on her, the empathy that we know she has immediately came to mind there. Lawler adds, she is a person for whom this situation will capture the best of her, and we will all get to see it. While Princess Kate asked for time, space, and privacy while she undergoes treatment, she finished her self-written video message by speaking about her royal work and others going through cancer. Self-written video message, really. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I am able, but for now I must focus on making a full recovery, she said. At this time, I am also thinking of all those whose lives have been affected by cancer. For everyone facing this disease in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope. The royal concluded, you are not alone. Okay, People magazine, right? What is it? Is it People magazine that's called knee pads in the gossip streets? Meaning that they are very eager to provide a service, whatever service they are asked, paid, or hired to perform. And, this is a lovely article. I certainly hope every word of it is true. It's a very warm, dry, comfortable, like sitting near a fireplace, right? With a lovely bouquet of yellow flowers. It's lovely. No one can object to it. However, what this article doesn't talk about is the things that bumped us about that video, about those photos, about how long since we've seen actual Kate walking around doing the things that you would expect her to be doing. That's all. Right? I give this a B minus. Nice. Doesn't move the needle on any of those other questions or troubling issues. What do you think?